Hey, how would you like to get this sweet PowerPoint video template absolutely free? Just click the link to download your copy and then follow along with me in this tutorial as I show you how to modify it. You aren't going to believe how easy this is. And be sure to check out the complete Super Video Suite Pro collection for a whole bunch more beautifully designed video templates, explainer videos, and really handy toolkit collections for things like motion titles, callouts, and lower thirds that you can copy-paste into your existing PowerPoint presentations. Plus extra bonuses included. This package is a great value. So download and open up the PowerPoint file. First time you do that, there'll be an Enable Editing button around here somewhere. Click that, and the very first thing I suggest you do is go to File, Save As, browse to a location on your hard drive, and rename this so you don't screw up your master copy. And we're ready to get started. This template has 9 slides, and you're going to want 8 widescreen high-quality images. And one tip is to go down to the bottom here to the Slide Sorter button. Click that and you'll get kind of a storyboard looking view so you can start to decide what images you might want to use and also what kinds of text phrases you want on each slide. This will make things easier when you start to modify the template. To go back to the regular editing mode, just click the Normal view. Changing text on each slide is super easy, so just double click, make your changes, font color, size, things like that. But let's focus on how to swap out the images. To do that, I'm going to click on any object on the slide, go up to Select, and open up the selection pane. And the first thing I usually do when modifying more complex slides like this is to hide all. When I do that, you'll see that there's still an image here. So what that means is that this picture is actually a slide background fill. And if we look at the selection pane, we'll see that there's another object called Picture Placeholder. I'm going to click this to turn this layer back on, and we'll see that it's basically the same picture. This will be important in just a second. Let's turn that off again, and first change our background fill. To do that, right-click, go to Format Background. On the Fill tab, go to Insert Picture Source, from File, and choose your first image. We'll close this, and let's click on that Picture Placeholder image. Make a note of where it is in the layers of the selection pane. This one is second from the bottom. Click on it and press Delete. Then click on the icon and go and choose the same picture that you used for the background fill and insert. When you do that, you'll notice what happens is that the picture placeholder gets put at the top layer. So we need to click on it, hold, and drag it down to its original position. Go ahead and show all, and then we can preview. And that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the next slide. And we'll see that there's a slight variation here. There is no picture placeholder layer in the selection pane, so let's hide all. Right-click, Format Background, and again on the Fill tab, insert our next picture. Show all, and we'll see that this one was even easier. Click the little star to preview. And those are the two basic scenarios to modify any of these slides. Let's do one more. Since our Format Background pane is open, I'm just going to go to Insert, from File, pick my next picture, And here our picture placeholder is at the bottom layer. Click on it, press delete, click the icon, and choose the same picture. Drag this down to the bottom, and we're good to preview. Told you that was easy. Let's close these, and I'll give you a couple of other tips here. Let's go back up to this slide. And sometimes a modification you might want to make, depending upon the image that you use here, is to maybe move these text elements to a different location so that they look a little better. The easiest way to do that is to go ahead and hide all. Let's start turning things on till we find those text boxes. There's one. This is called oval, another oval somewhere, and those are our two text elements. So I'm going to turn just those on. Let's get rid of these, and the easiest way to move these then is to just select, and I like to use my arrow keys. If you try to grab this with your mouse, you have to get this four-sided arrow thing perfectly, and yeah, sometimes you can, but sometimes you'll miss and deselect something. So an easy way is while they're selected, just use your arrow keys and kind of scooch them around to where they might look a little better. Don't forget to show all, and everything should still just work. Another thing I love about this template is, let's go to the Animations tab and the Animation pane. And what we'll see if we look at all of this complex animation is that there are no exit animations. In other words, everything isn't pre-configured to fly off the screen. What that means is that if I want this slide to be able to stay on screen longer, it's very easy to do that. Let's just go to the Transitions tab and simply set a value in seconds of how long you want this slide to stay on screen before advancing. Let's choose 5 seconds. And if you'd like to apply that to all the slides, just click the Apply to All. When you're finished making all your modifications, just go to File, Export, Create Video, set the seconds spent on each slide to 0, and click Create Video. Because of a known bug in PowerPoint, I don't usually save as MP4 videos, but rather drop this down and use Windows Media Video. Sometimes MP4s end up a little glitchy, especially with advanced animations on some of these templates. Click Save, and PowerPoint will kick out your awesome video. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Leave your comments or questions below, and be sure to check out all the excellent templates in the Super Video Suite Pro collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.